Royal fans have angrily accused Macron of repeatedly breaking a contract with King Charles. Yesterday, President Macron welcomed King Charles as he began a 3-day state visit to France, but fans of the royal were outraged by the French president's sensitivity towards the monarch. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Fans were quick to accuse President Macron of breaking royal protocol by touching the monarch during a recent outing with King Charles. Many fans took to X to question why Macron chose to touch the king, with many saying it shouldn't have happened. However, Buckingham Palace has recently clarified that it is not a breach of etiquette for guests of honor to visit the Queen. In a video of the couple preparing to greet well-wishers along the streets, fans spotted Macron repeatedly slapping the king on the back. One fan questioned the French president's behavior, writing, "You would never touch the king." Another fan wrote, "Why does Macron always touch King Charles?" Although a French media outlet said it was a rule that no one can touch members of the royal family, Buckingham Palace previously released a statement saying this was not the case. According to the Royal Palace's official website, there are no mandatory rules of conduct when meeting members of the royal family, including the monarch. However, they said many people want to stick to traditional forms. But fans were quick to accuse Macron of breaking the deal. Another fan wrote, "This idiot Macron spends so much time touching everyone but he can't stop touching the King of England. This guy has spent his whole life humiliating us." Speaking about the change in contact rules, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told Express UK, when President Biden visited King Charles in Windsor in July, when he put his hand on the king's back, it caused a stir. Lots of comments. This is obviously a kind gesture. Today we saw President Macron approach King Charles with extremely warm body language. Michelle Obama puts her arm around Queen Elizabeth's shoulders in London during President Obama's first visit to Britain in 2009. It's interesting to see how different world leaders react to each other. Macron has a strong personality, and the way he greeted the king reflected that. It is to express warmth. Earlier this year, fans also saw President Biden holding the royal hand during their engagement. After some controversy, Buckingham Palace confirmed that Charles was very happy with Biden on his arm. Contrary to some reports, this is actually the correct protocol, a palace aide said. The King and Queen Camilla arrived in Paris on the royal plane on Wednesday afternoon. The French president and his wife Brigitte Macron greeted the royal couple shortly after they landed. They were joined by the King and Queen at a lavish state banquet in the Hall of Mirrors at the Palace of Versailles on Wednesday evening. The King gave an emotional speech at the banquet and even mentioned his late parents, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. The royal couple will travel to Bordeaux on Friday for the final day of their royal tour and depart from there. The tour has also been rescheduled from March after it was cancelled amid protests across the country.